Caitlin Clark can't keep calm as college teammate gets engaged to longtime lover. Former Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball player Gabby Marshall shared some exciting personal news. She revealed on social media that her longtime partner Spencer Turo proposed, posting sweet photos from the moment. He got down on one knee along with close-up shots of her diamond ring. The post, which the couple cross-collaborated on Instagram, quickly took off online. It racked up more than 47,000 likes in under 6 hours, and plenty of familiar names jumped into the comments to celebrate. Among the most notable was Caitlin Clark, who did not hold back her excitement. Clark was not the only former teammate cheering the newly engaged couple. The comments section was filled with love from many friends, teammates, and fellow athletes. Caitlin Clark and Marshall spent 4 years sharing the Iowa Hawkeyes locker room, building a connection that went far beyond basketball. What started as on-court chemistry developed into a genuine friendship that has lasted well past their college days. They continue to show support for each other, whether it is through social media activity or Marshall being in the stands cheering Clark on during her games. Caitlin Clark celebrates former college teammate on Senior Day. The Iowa Hawkeyes hosted the number 6 Michigan Wolverines at Carver Hawkeye Arena on Sunday when they celebrated 4 seniors for the occasion of Senior Day. One of them was Jada Jayamfi, a teammate Caitlin Clark has shared the court with and formed a close friendship with Offit. Jayamfi was unable to play in the matchup because of an injury, but that did not stop Clark from showing her support. Clark reshared a post from at Iowa on her Instagram story that featured Jayamfi walking onto the court with her family for the ceremony. Even without Jayamfi in the lineup, Iowa delivered a statement performance. The Hawkeyes upset Michigan 62-44, backed by strong double-doubles from fellow senior Hannah Stolka, 11 points and 12 rebounds, and sophomore Ava Hayden 24 points and 10 rebounds. National analyst pinpoints one key factor behind Angel Reese's rise beyond WNBA. In the WNBA circuit, where Caitlin Clark's player brand resonates most, her contemporary Angel Reese has also quietly carved out her own lane. Be it headlining red carpet events or getting a signature Reebok shoe at 23, the Chi Barbie has always stepped up her game. But while her on-court game is clear, what is the one off-court factor a national analyst says is key to her meteoric rise? Watch what's trending now. On the No Offseason podcast, analyst Zena Cater noted that Reese has built a sustainable brand by consistently speaking out on key issues like player compensation, cyberbullying, and racism. She positions herself incredibly well, whether at these tentpole events, whether it's conversations online. Cater said, "She finds a way to speak and to be seen in a way that it's not overwhelming, like it's not too much, because it's not so much in one particular space, and she spaces herself pretty well. But not only do we not see a lot of people lean into haters, we definitely don't see that on the women's side." Reese has always played fire with fire throughout her time in the spotlight, either with strong, fiery replies to her trolls and hecklers, or by turning a phrase coined to demean her into a clothing line. The term Mebounds was often associated with Reese after she transitioned to the WNBA. It quietly denotes that she rebounds her own missed shots, significantly undermining her prowess on the boards. To counter it, Reese started a clothing line with the same name and also trademarked it to stand up to cyberbullying, a great business idea, but also a striking reply to the haters. However, her feisty nature comes naturally to her. We've seen it at the 2023 NCAA championship game, too, when she gestured to CC. Like Angel, as you told the story, you talk a little bit about the moment that had her boom in the game against Caitlin Clark during the March Madness. The "you can't see me" gesture towards Caitlin as they went on to beat Iowa, and then went on to win the national championship. There's something about leaning into being the villain that Reese does pretty well on top of being a hero. We don't see that balance often. Angel Reese's brand has grown exponentially, translating directly into tangible influence. Her inclusion on Chicago's most influential list isn't just a title. It reflects her power to fill stadiums for the Sky, boosting the team's revenue and cementing her status as a cornerstone of the franchise. With time and growing interest from prominent brands, such as Amazon, Hershey's, and Hollywood, the two-time WNBA rebounding leader's prowess and brand value will grow even further. However, for now, the Chicago star continues her on-court exploits in Miami. Angel Reese continues her stride with Rose BC at the Unrivaled. Reese's return to the three on 3 League a couple weeks back took the world by storm after she initially decided to forego the tournament. However, amid all uncertainties, the Chi Barbie returned last week for Rose BC, a team she helped lead to glory last year. The team wasn't in a perfect spot, but it was still in playoff contention, and with Reese, their ceiling just changed. With a win over number 2 Laces BC, Reese's team has clinched a playoff spot. The Chicago Sky forward continued her impressive form after returning with 12 points last week against High BC. In the Laces BC game, Reese recorded 9 points in 17 minutes, with 4 for 9 from the field and 15 boards. She complemented veteran Chelsea Gray perfectly, who led the team with 38 points in the game, as the team won 70-66. Following the victory, Reese spilled the beans on how her return to the three on 3 League unfolded. Literally, I was in Australia, and they were like, "You want to come back?" I was like, "All right." Literally, I was on the beach last week, and now I'm here. Angel Reese's team has 1 game left in the regular season against Phantom BC on February 26. As she looks ahead to the playoffs in a marquee team-up with rivals-turned-teammates Caitlin Clark and Paige Buchers for Team USA. Reese's platform is only set to expand, proving that her influence, both on and off the court, is far from its peak.